With over 5 million residents in the Atlanta metro area, Atlanta has one of the largest populations in the United States. With the growing number of people flocking to Atlanta, Atlanta has a wide variety of culture to offer to its residents. From museums to parks to festivals and national landmarks, there is always something to do in and around Georgia's capital. One thing Atlanta is known for is its music. There is a station for everyone to listen to. Atlanta is known as the hip-hop capital of the South. With names like Usher, T.I., Lil Jon, B.O.B., and Outkast, there is no doubt that hip-hop artists from Atlanta are major players in the music industry. With the number of radio stations that cater to the Atlanta community, it is the dedicated DJs and radio personalities that talk to the people and supply them with the music that they want to hear.
The funniest morning show in the country. Number one morning show. It's the Ricky Smiley morning show. Hey, what up, this Murray's weekdays at 6 a.m. Only on Hot 107.9.
Well, I started DJing when I was 13 years old. I've always had a passion for it. I've always loved just the art of it. When I came down here for college, kind of let it go for a while I was in school. And then when I graduated out of school, I realized I needed money. So I was working part-time job, waiting tables, but that wasn't really supporting my lifestyle or giving me the income that I really needed. But I was fortunate enough to get with one of my older frat brothers at the time who was an established DJ in the city, and he kind of took me under his wing. Even though I started DJing at a young age, I really never had anybody to teach me the art of DJing. So I went around with him, carried around his equipment, and just learned as much as I can. Eventually, I saved up enough money that I was able to buy my own equipment and continue to practice and work with him. And eventually I got good enough that I started getting my own gigs. And then one thing led to another. I was just I was DJing on a consistent basis. So it got to the point that my plan was I was going to go back to school, DJ part-time and work part-time. But then I was DJing so much, I was DJing 7 nights a week. Everything else kind of took a back seat.
As the Assistant Program Director and Music Director for 107.9, DJ J1 programs and schedules the music, he produces sweepers and promos, he writes the liners for the jocks to say on air, he meets with record reps and helps determine what songs go into rotation. He's also over the mixers who DJ on the air, so that means he gets them the music that they want and makes sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Atlanta's number one hip-hop station is Hot 107.9. I'm Maria Moore, and we are the station sending you to check out Kevin Hart live June 12th. Make sure you lock it in for your chance to win right here on Hot 107.9.
All right, my name is Maria Moore. I host the midday show right here on Hot 107.9 in Atlanta, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. I do a midday motivation. I talk about celebrity news and a lot of things that are happening locally in the clubs and in the community. I got started in radio in college. I was working at the college station and I had the great opportunity to start doing commercial radio during my sophomore year in college. And from there, I just kind of blossomed and grew from market to market, and now I'm in Atlanta.
We got the biggest concert event of the summer, man. Birthday Bash 20 presented by Heineken. This year, we're taking it to another level. Birthday Bash weekend. 4 concerts. Yes, I said it. 4 concerts. 3 days. June 19th. Put that on your calendar. June 19th through the 21st. Make sure you purchase your tickets right now on hotspotATL.com.
What the deal, man? Jay Nix checking in. Flies Guy on the radio, a.k.a. Stewie Rock. You know what I'm saying? Some people might know me as music. I am a DJ, an artist, a songwriter, and a producer. 6 to 10, Dirty Boys, Hot 107.9. Log on dirtyboys.com. Dirty Boys on IG. And I'm a radio personality, man. You have to see me in the city to make your music pop, man. So that's pretty much my whole everything about me.
Social media was not as big of a player as it is today. It was, Twitter had just came out. Facebook was already there. We saw MySpace was already on the decline. but Instagram really hadn't gotten started yet, and smartphones were just coming out.
Internet wasn't popping like it is now. We did have the internet though. I'm not that old. And social media was not popping. There really wasn't. Facebook wasn't big like that. I think it was really limited to college campuses back then. I think MySpace wasn't even around. And that's like really old. I'm really showing my age, huh? But anyways, so there are all of these different forms of media where people can get content and information. And back in the day, I would say like late 90s, even early 2000s, people could go to the radio and get breaking news and get exclusive celebrity interviews. But now we're competing with the internet. We're competing with satellite radio, streaming services and stuff like that. So you really have to make sure that everything that you say and everything that you're promoting on the radio is meaningful, and that you're making a very authentic connection with your listeners. So
I think it's become more of, I know back in the day they used to always say music is a star, but I think it's starting to change because all the radio stations are playing the same thing, so it has to be something about that particular person that people enjoy listening to or like dealing with them or checking them out, because reality is that if all the stations playing on the same thing, what's going to make my show or make me separate myself from the other person that's on a competition station? You know what I'm saying? It has to be you. It has to be what you got going on and who you are as a person.
I genuinely enjoy it. Like, I guess I appreciate it so much because I've had so many different jobs and jobs I didn't like and didn't want to be at that just weren't fun. And for me to come from that to be able to do something that I'm passionate about, I love doing, it's really a blessing. And anybody, that wants to be in that position or wants to pursue their passion, they absolutely should, but they got to want it every day. It's not going to be handed to you. It's not going to be given to you.
You know what? What was really exciting for me when I started radio is that I was recruited by a woman who was not only a radio personality, but she worked behind the scenes in programming as well. And it makes me very proud when I see women who are not only radio personalities, but they're in executive level positions and things of that nature. And, just as a woman, I think it's very important for us all to use our influence responsibly and to inspire young girls and to be a great example, not only on the radio, but also on social media.
I'm in love with helping people and changing people's lives. Like, usually working from 6 to 10, you have a lot of influence on young people. And just giving the opportunity to see a kid struggling from the projects or from the hood that has good music, that invests his time to put out good music, for me to be able to help him and change his life and his family, it's a blessing to me. I think my biggest thing is I always try to encourage them, do not let the money make you or make you change who you are as a person. You got to have some type of integrity to continue to be successful in this game and take care of your family. And that's really my main thing. My main focus is family first.
Showing up is half the battle. It's like when you show up and you get your foot in the door, what are you going to do? You're just going to keep your foot in there. You're going to try to get your arm in there. You're going to try to get your leg in there. So it's really what you make of it. Again, my foundation is God and keeping God first. But after that, you got to put the work in.